Like and subscribe to InstaTales. The night was supposed to end in fireworks. Ella Mae Crane stood under crystal chandeliers, lace trailing behind her like a promise. Daughter of tech billionaire Ellis Crane, married into old money, cameras flashing, champagne flowing. It was perfect. Until it wasn't. While Ella and her best friend Brayla changed into reception dresses at the guest house, the Lockwood crime family arrived at the main estate. They didn't scream. They didn't threaten. They executed. By the time Ella stepped back into the reception hall, the music had stopped. Her father lay near the bar. Her mother near the staircase. Her husband still seated at the sweetheart table. No survivors. Except her. And Brayla. The police called it a targeted attack. The detectives asked about her father's finances. That's when she learned the truth. Years before Ellis Crane became untouchable, he made a deal with the Lockwoods. 5% of earnings every year until a debt was cleared. He stopped paying. The Lockwoods collected differently. That night, Ella didn't scream. She didn't faint. She listened. Because what no one in that ballroom knew was that Ella Mae Crane was not just a billionaire's daughter. She was MI6. For years, when she claimed she was traveling for international tech expansions, she was embedded in syndicates, dismantling networks, learning how men like the Lockwoods operated. That's where she met Bria, her partner, her equal. The Lockwoods thought they'd ended the Crane legacy. They'd only activated it. Ella didn't go after them with rage. She started with the money. Shell companies dissolved. Offshore accounts exposed. Silent partners arrested in unrelated investigations. Businesses raided by authorities who had no idea she tipped them off. The Lockwood empire began to bleed quietly. Then the patriarch's son disappeared from the board. Then their enforcer was indicted. Then a trusted lieutenant turned state's witness. One by one, pillars fell. The Lockwoods thought they had an internal leak. They did. It was the bride. And she wasn't done, because when Ella finally stood face to face with the Lockwood patriarch, she didn't threaten him. She handed him a folder. Inside was every crime he had ever committed, every account, every body, every betrayal. And at the very bottom was a wedding photo. Her wedding. "You took my future," she said calmly. "I'm taking your bloodline," he laughed, until the sirens started. But here's the twist. When the Lockwood family fell, investigators uncovered something unexpected. Ellis Crane hadn't just owed them money. He'd betrayed them first. The Lockwoods hadn't started the war. They finished one. And as Ella stood alone in her father's empty mansion, she realized something terrifying. Her revenge had been righteous, but it may not have been justified.